What is happening? What is going on? We are live. Oh, goody. Goody gumdrops. Zach, you got in off the mini. You hit Atlanta. The Bravos. Oh, are you kidding me? It's doing this again. Wow. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, man. Let me try this again. I want to try something here. I am not sure why. When I copy this link and I copy this link and I put it in to the main, I post it in the main post and I put the link in there, it just, for some reason, you click on the link and it doesn't bring you to the video. It just brings you to the main page. Oh, there we go. Sky rockets in front. Gotta listen to my voice there. Yikes. Okay. Marshawn got traded. Really? No way. Yeah, well, keep me updated. I'm breaking. You keep me updated on the trades. So if Marshawn got, wow, that's a big trade in Division 2. That's crazy. There we go, fellas. I don't know if it's a release. It could be, actually. To be honest with you, this guy, I cleared out all of his draft. You know, the drilling got pulled. At least the auto got pulled. I saw his auto got pulled. All right, guys, thank you so much for the fill. I put up the poll yesterday. There was a couple options, and you guys really want to draft again. So here we are. We got it. We got it again. I'm just going to let you guys know everything, all the wax is going up. I mean, it always does, but man, just the difference in price has been pretty big from one buy to the next. So I'm trying to keep everything. I mean, I have to change prices sometimes, and I don't want to, but sometimes there's nothing you can do. As we get closer to baseball season and farther away from releases, there's always going to be those upticks in pricing just because of a supply and demand thing. The whole economics thing, I believe. So we're trying to keep it consistent, but you may notice some teams change price a little bit. I try not to do much of it, but sometimes I have to. Oh, Casey Cook, really? No way. Zetterland is good too. He's a guy I used to pick for like anytime goal scorer sometimes when I was bored and wanted to do like a random West Coast like DraftKings parlay. I know, it's silly, right? Well, maybe the Rangers will trade Chris Kreider. I don't know. Brandon Carlo going to the Maple Leafs? Wow. Yeah. That's a lot of trading. Boston's been real busy, huh? You said they traded Coyle. Actually, that's a good trade for Colorado. Colorado has really been doing a lot. The West seems pretty loaded up right now for playoff runs. I just want to get some more top loaders over here because, if I don't, I'm going to have to get up and grab them in the middle of the break, right? Yeah, Ottawa's like right there they're in a wild card spot, and they traded Josh Norris today too. That was interesting. Saw Max Domi got traded. Max Domi has never turned out to what they thought he would. That was Toronto dealing him away. They got Brock Besser. Boy, these Canadian fans are going to have to stop booing the national anthem if they keep getting all these Americans to play on their team. All right, guys, good luck. I hope we get something very nice today. Our Superfractor bounty, I forget if it was 600 or 625. I know we hit 600, though. I forget if we hit 600 on this break or the last one. I just have to look at the posts. Still have yet to pull my first Bowman auto, too. That's just a flat $250 bounty regardless. Hi, buddy. How are you? I like your pick. We pulled a true orange Thomas last time for your friend Benita when he bought the Rocks. Are we auto top? No. Nate Dome 150 for the Mets. The Dome Zone. How are you, buddy? You have some amazing cards, Eddie, by the way. I see some of the stuff you post on Instagram, and I'm just like, holy shit. Let's see, door number 2. Are you going to sell your Ovies once he breaks the record? Or are you holding them? Nate Dome again. It's the Dome Zone. We're all in on Nate Domes. The Dome. Shea Weber. Jeez. I do. I pulled the Jared Thomas Superfractor as well. It's sold for like $3,500 on eBay. Oh, it must be someone else then. And then I saw the guy listed it. The guy that bought it off of eBay got it graded and got a 10, which was to me a surprise. I thought it was a 9. But you know what? Who knows anymore with eBay or PSA standards? Don't even ask for my grading opinions because I can't figure it out. He does. He's got some great content too. He's a funny guy. Funny how? Bazzana. Blake Burke. The Burke store called. They're running out of you. I had sex with your wife. His wife is in a coma. Heck, for $20, I'll call him a chicken fucker. License and registration. Feels that way. The True Red Cam Smith we pulled got a nice $600 upcharge. So that was cool. Yeah, I'm sure that Superfractor got an upcharge. They're like, oh, this sold for they saw it sold for $3,400. So then they're like, well, let's give it a 10. Then we'll determine it's like a $8,000 card. Griff, the Speckle 200. Ryan Sloan, he's always buying cards. He's on the interwebs here. Cam Caminiti. By interwebs, I mean the Facebooks. And I'm sure he uses other internets. The information superhighway, as they would call it. Randall, did you get Series 2? Upper Deck? Did you leave an Upper Deck? Next auto, Yella. Cole Mathis, 75. Jack with the refract. Cubbies, Cole Mathis, 9 of 75. That's not Cam Smith. Cam Jam. Camel Toe. Moose Knuckle. Gotta like a good moose knuckle, guys. Moose knuckle. Get in there. Sloaner's boners. Sloanies, bonies. Griff. Yes, it is. You got Boston. You bought Boston. Nomar. You got the Nomar spot. Fun fact, Nomar is Ramon backwards. Ramon is Nomar's dad. Now you know. Good knuckle sandwich, a moose knuckle sandwich. Oh, yeah. It's a cheaper buy, though. I mean, if you get the exclusives, I mean... Actually, I meant to get pricing on that. Just for personal rips. Moose knuckle. Knuckle sandwiching. This is box number 1. We're having fun with box number 1. Number 1. Braylon Payne. Now the fun has just begun. Christian Moore. Number 2. We'll eventually figure out the whole YouTube thing. But for now, what I'm going to do with these, as soon as I'm done with this, I'll just upload this to the YouTube page. So it's there because Facebook's going to delete these videos after 30 days. Because they don't want them anymore. Like, we ain't got space in the metaverse to hold your videos anymore, sir. Base Caminetti off a $35 mini Winnie for you, Zach. How about it? How about that? Yo, what's up? Number 3. I like you and you like me. Eddie's like, fuck this. I'm out. Los Deutsches. Dude, any kind of Zaire Hope that's like numbered is a win. I feel like the Dodgers probably get a nice bump. I mean, they're just Hope stuff is stupid money. Imagine what happened. I mean, they need to get. I would love his auto to be in 25 Bowman because if the reality is the 25 Bowman checklist might not be that strong because there's a lot of the first round picks were in here. So if we can get we see Hope's autos in there, that'd be a nice addition. Jesus Made. Is it Made? I say it every time. I don't know. I want to say it's Made. Or is it Jesus Made? I'm sure you are, man. I bought a true orange JD Dix auto the other day. I felt like the price was just too good to pass up. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but I don't know. I'm all about holding, grading it, and seeing what happens. But then you have to wonder how much longer, how good, or how long will these prices be good? You know, because once his autos come out, people are going to spend more, obviously, on that. Burke, nice. Bazana, 125. I'd like to get some scribblies of that guy, too. Maybe some numbered scribbles. Yeah, Weatherholt, they're going to be expensive. I think St. Louis is going to be real expensive. And Condon, Colorado will be expensive, too. We'll have to see, though. We'll see what they release to us. My first Bowman autos, just in general, just feel like such a great thing to own. I missed out on a few that people were selling before. Even for play, it's almost like the debut patches in a way. It's just like if you get one, it's just nice to have, no matter who it is. Nice little Bazzani. We'll see, though. It'll be cool. I guess, what is it now? It's March 7th, so in about a month, I feel like by the end of the month, we should get a better idea of, who's going to be in that product. Colorado, Messina. And then by early April, I would say we'll see, pre-order stuff. And then by May... No, neither have I. I haven't either. I'm not good enough. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. And gosh dog it, people like me. Eddie, we had a week where we hit 3 superfractors. All in the same week. And, I forget how many. I think 2 Papardashas. One of which was a Jordan Westberg rookie. We got him a Messina. Well, we can get him better hits, I think. Man, my kids are so loud. They are just the loudest sons of guns. Sons of guns. Anyone going to the Philly show on Sunday, I will be there. Dowdy, 200. So if anybody is on the East Coast, and they're like, I'm going to the Philly show. The Philly show started today. Dag nabbit. Christian Moore, Tolley, Felnin. They're loading up, man. Loading up on those picks. That's the nice thing about the hockey trade deadline. Like you said, like, you can really replenish with draft picks pretty easily. Not much. You're chasing Brian Holiday and Ryan Campos, and that's it. They're like third and 5th rounders. It's just 2 guys. Herrick Hernandez, Purple Nurple. Herrick didn't want to write his last name. He said, F this. I'm going to get writer's cramp. I'm just going to write Herrick because nobody else is named Herrick. And you'll know who Herrick is when you see the name Herrick. Dude, you hear them, right? They're nuts. They just had an afternoon snack. They're chasing my poor cat around. My other cat's just down here passed out, so he's just like, he's good. What ugly shit? What are you talking about, sir? Kavaris Tears, he's a beautiful man. This poor guy. Did you guys see the Jack home run? I posted it on the Bowman group. He crushed it. I mean, granted, that pitch was just like a terrible pitch, like, but still, like, that guy's got some power. He's got some power. I got the power. Caglione. Montgomery, Luciano, Hagen. Tiers 141 out of 150. Bazzani. Griff, Dowell. Oh, yeah. The first row, it's all right. It's just a start. This is just box number 2, all right? You need to be patient, sir. Be patient. Brandon, were you a Coyotes hockey fan? I saw you had a picture before where you were there. Was that your team, and then they moved away from you and became the Utah Hockey Club? The UHC? A little Clayton Keller action. Not yet, Geoff. We're working on it, though. We're working on it. Someone might hit one. Might hit a base auto. Armis Rainer. I'm just trying to throw the trash in the trash can and completely miss. That's my specialty right now. All right, so we've been averaging we've been doing about half and half on autos, right? We're just knocking the base out of the way. Oh yeah. And Duncan Keith. Marion Hossa. Kaner's still kicking, man. It's too bad Taves just couldn't stay healthy. This is box number 3. Treat. tree box. Let's save the autos for the end for this box, and we'll do that. So no more trades with the Rangers, huh? The Rangers. I wish they would just kind of like blow it up a little bit. The rat goes to the rat house. That's a good one. My buddy just messaged me. Nose face. That's gotta be tough for Bruins fans, huh? Although in a way, you kind of, some of these teams just needed to do these trades. Just kind of like start over a little bit. Not completely like start over, but like just be like, listen, we ain't doing it this year. Let's get what we can get. Yeah, hockey deadline can be wild. Hockey deadline, baseball deadline can be pretty crazy too. I did a fantasy baseball draft last night. It was pretty nice. I wasn't as prepared as... I went into it thinking I wasn't that prepared, but when I did the draft, I was like, you know what? I actually felt pretty good about this. I say that pretty much every year, though. And then I'm like, shit, I need to be more prepared. I started listening to a podcast yesterday, and I was like, I'm just too late. I'm too late to the party on podcasts for fantasy stuff. Because you want to, like, find that value later on. We do an OPS league. We have OPS and batting average, so it's really, like, singles hitters kill you. They don't do anything for you. The only singles hitter I got was... I got Bubba Chandler in my prospect draft. And Christian Moore, which is great. I didn't think I'd get both of them. I wanted to get MLB ready guys there, but I actually went pitching early in the draft, and I took Yamamoto with my first pick because we already have 5 keepers in. So 5 keepers and then up to 2 prospects. So realistically, you're like, there's like 60 plus players already off the board when you start drafting. Chase Burns, refractor. Cam Smith, Jack. So I wanted to get some pitching early because I didn't do that last year, and it screwed me hard. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happens with some of these young pitchers and see like who's going to get called up. Saw Chase Burns was pitching yesterday or 2 days ago. Armas, 99. Oh. Compost. Herrick. Benji. All about the Benjamins, baby. Lombard. Got another case out. We'll do that again. I think you're right. It's just a matter of like service time manipulation crap and all that fun stuff, and Pittsburgh being cheap. There's a couple guys like that too. Like, yeah, I took Bubba over. I could have taken Andrew Painter. I could have taken Painter there, but I went Bubba first as far as my prospect draft went. Because I feel like he can just, like, contribute earlier and, like, I don't know. That rotation could be so good, too. Abel, 75. Throwing Jared Jones in there, too, and Mitch Keller. Like, if you have, like, the good version of Mitch Keller, too, which... Mitch Keller and, like, Blake Snell, they're, like, so similar in that. Painter's going to be on an innings limit. The problem is that Painter, I don't think Painter's going to get a lot of innings this year. I feel like he's being eased in too much. Because I'm probably not going to be able to keep them next year. Yeah, probably. Go figure. It's just the Dodgers farm systems, right? That's all the MLB is anymore. Base, Carter Johnson. Braylon Payne. Let's weed through the base. You look at that Pirates lineup. Ooh, not exactly murderer's row. Green. Nice. Burkholder out of 99 for the Phillies. Mike Lynch off the mini. Nice. A couple people messaged me that I thought may have taken the Phillies, and they were asking about the Phillies, and this is the guy I was saying, like, that's him and Nori. Nori was the first round pick, but Burkholder has definitely been the guy that people are looking for. All right, last pack of box number 3. Let's get a really nice low. Maybe we get a gold auto in here. I think we could. Maybe we could pull that off, or at least a true blue. That'd be cool. Let's see. Oh, it's a class of. It is that guy. Jack. 62 out of 99. Jack. Officer Mehoff. Jack. Yeah, exactly. Or is it like a Jerry Jones thing, like, you just have to have the right yes man in place? I think it would be amazing if just, like, the Dodgers never won with this. Be like, nah, it didn't work. I can't imagine, though, that they're just going to be, like, a powerhouse for so long. So long. Oh, come on, Brandon. We're trying, buddy. Jeez. This is box number 4. If you're keeping track at home or the office or wherever you may be today. I know. This poor guy, I pulled him a base auto of Jack last time. I would love if I had like 10 cases that I could just... Oh man, I used to have I had a sticker of Magic Johnson on the back of my phone before, and it printed out a label that said "Stay positive." My boss said, you can't keep that on there. I'm like, why? I want to have a positive outlook. They're like, with Magic Johnson? I'm like, I don't get it. Walker Martin out of 50. Walker Martin out of 50. Feldman, 75. Christian Moore. It was upside down. It wasn't numbered. I thought it might have been. Jeremy dipping back into the Mets well today. Let's see if we get you that bench. Hello, please. I saw your message. We were just talking about the trade deadline. Hop aboard. We're talking about the trade deadline and Noseface Killer getting traded to Florida. They're blowing it up in Boston, huh? Kindly. That would be horrible if you bought in. How much would they cost? Or, I mean, a 10 caser. How much is Jack? I mean, I think he was like, in our 3-case PYP, he was... It was over 1,000. I can't remember what the number was. That was before the wax prices went up. Aye. Eins, zwei, drei. Let's see. Oh, Gold Wave coming up. Let's see if we got ourselves a beauty. Minnesota. Kalen Culpepper. 33 out of 50. Mr. Lee, how are you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, I could imagine it at least. Yeah, I would say that's about right. Pretty close to that. That sucks. And then even if you get like a base auto at that point, you're just like, you're screwed either way. I mean, if they really wanted to, they could take all the refractors, grade the good ones, and hope to gem them, and then when he's close to call up, that's when you make your money. Because those refractor gems, like, that's the ones that people could afford. I still don't think it would be, even if you got like 20 gems, still down. Mick Abel out of 100. I don't know if it's Abel or Abel. I always thought it was Abel because he was rolling in the deep. Chase Burns, Sky Blue. Chase Burns. Come back to bed, Poppy. Pablo, honey. Please, honey, come to Florida. We miss you, honey. That is 33 out of 100 on Chicks with Mix Abel. Chicks with Mix. Poppy, you go to bed. Chase Mr. Burns. C. Montgomery Burns. Yeah, John. I know. Unless you somehow, like, stumbled in ass backwards on some sort of mini luck. And, like, you're right. It needs to be, like, monster, too. Base auto. Master Bateman. Boston. The Master Bateman. The dad's on the board. Daddy-o. Dome, I'm moving you. I don't want you up there anymore. You were just there so we didn't look completely empty at first. It'd be nice if it was a true gold, but we take gold waves. They're all right too. Dante's son, nephew, grandniece, or something like that. I got the Dante Culpepper RPA Jamarcus Russell. When is the NFL draft? Because I keep seeing stuff posted about it. Let's see, it's March. And I'm like, because I saw this thing was like the last 21st overall picks. I'm like, wow, I think only one of them won a Super Bowl. Santana 250, which was Stafford. Matty Stafford. Caglione. Stupid cards. I hate them so much. The dumbest invention since non-sliced bread. Pablo. Connor. Refractor. Boy, oh boy. Paulino Santana, 99 out of 250. Guys, you know what's wild is I've noticed that sending stuff ground advantage gets to you guys quicker than if I send it priority lately. I've had some stuff I've shipped to people priority, and it took longer than the ground advantage stuff. It's kind of nuts. Oh, snap. End of April is the draft. Thank you. refractor. Sock It To Me, $4.99. The Shy Socks and Mr. Eaton. We are halfway through, fellas. Halfway through. We have 6 base autos up there. So we are like on a 50-50 split on autos. Like 1, 2, 3. Wait, no. I counted wrong. I don't know. My brain's stupid. Yeah, 6. 6 base. Why am I being cheap? Let's get something big. Big time. Super for you. I think the Hope Super got pulled. I saw Kearns had a picture of it up, so I was like, of course he got that. It's got a cool podcast I was listening to. Good info on there. Oh, shipping? No, I'm not being cheap. I've noticed some shipments that have gone to similar areas that got to people quicker with ground advantage and priority. I don't know if it's like priority goes to a different hub. Well, no, the light boxes, yeah, those are cool. There's like one auto a case. No, I'm just saying, I don't know if it's just like a thing the postal services. Blake Larson with the Rosé. The Rosé, 1 out of 10. Rose gold, Rosé, whatever. That's a twin. That's a Culpepper Gold Wave auto. No, it's just an observation I've made recently when I send stuff out that, like, you know, I'll send stuff pirate ship and then I go through and check to see if there's any, like, issues, if anything's delayed, and have noticed some stuff gets delivered quicker with ground advantage. It's the weirdest thing. I don't know if it's just certain parts of the country that it's like that. Who knows? Who the knows, John? Yeah, your stuff takes forever, man. Some of the stuff I sent to you... Not you. Oh, wait, I'm thinking of... No, well, maybe. If I send stuff to, like, Texas area... Luciano. That can be a mess. Certain stuff I'll send UPS instead of USPS. I'm starting to figure that out too. Certain areas makes more sense. Like as far as getting to you quicker. You are. Yeah. You sure are. I don't know. It's just been a lot of delays I've noticed in the last, like, month. Everything gets there. It's just sometimes it just takes a heck of a lot longer. I've noticed that, like, stuff from the south coming to me now takes forever. When it used to get to me in like 2 days, like anything on the East Coast from like Florida or the Carolinas would only take like 2 days. There's Jack with the little grass. We might be due for a big Jack if we keep pulling these. 23 out of 99. So like I used to get stuff from Florida. It would take like 2 days. Now it takes like a week. Put you next to Bazzani. Johnny King, $4.99. Kurt Cunningham, Sky Blue, Serrano. Eli. That's probably a good way to do it. I've been delaying your CAG's color. Yep. That's my thing, man. We got you that little green grass there. I'm sure you can pretty much call off work now. Retirement. Hey. Shut your mouth when you're talking to me. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Next auto coming up. 3 boxes left after this, guys. Aqua. Fuck you, my honey. Got you, baloney. I told you there was another one coming. It just felt right. Do you believe me? No. We don't believe Chet. Don't listen to Chet. But now I gotta send stuff to you priority, and we'll see. I've been calling a lot of them lately. I just need that guy to stop hating on me. I noticed a trend. I noticed a trend when you have like multiple parallels like this, like so maybe. Not, I can't say for sure, but when you notice like those parallels, it kind of like follows suit sometimes. You son of a bitch. Bob, I called you DePaulo last week, remember? We knew DePaulo was coming. And now we're pointing over at the guy next to that guy. That fella over there. Everyone else is like, what about me? I gotta please all 30. Bazana. Hannah Bazana. There might be a nice scribbly for you, Bob. Might be. A Taco Bell. I would love to call Taco Bell. You got that little coin game they used to have? That was cool. Oh, Travis Bazana. Maybe. I feel like it's possible. Not here. Sirota. That's cool. There's Bazana. Refractor, at least. You know, there's that. Bob's this. We call Bobby Smackers. Bobby Smacks. Like Sirota. Let's see. Where are we at here? Let's take a look. Pretty good looking case so far. I'm going to move some of these dum-dums away, though. I don't want to keep all these. Some of these guys are just... Now we're getting some color. I'll move some of these dipshits up here. Also, somebody said dipshit earlier today, and I thought, how did that ever become like a phrase? Like, who was just like, you know what? This guy's a dipshit. Be like, you know what? That's a good way to put it. There we go. That just need cleaned up. It was getting a little jumbled there. 3 more boxes. Don't hit you anything? All right. That Messina's pretty huge, right? That's good enough. A base Messina. We have got to get that son of a bitch. Don't hit me anything. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Oh, come on. Oh, red or better. That's it? That's all you need from me? Piece of cake. Guess what? There's 6 other people that they can't even participate because their $35 went bye-bye because they didn't hit that mini. So we need to practice the mini gratitude, baby. Josh Shartle, 150. Cam, Jack, Lamb Jack, Levi, Sterling. Mick, why are we getting all these Mick Abel parallels? It's beyond me. Yeah, you hit like any of these guys that have autos, sometimes you get like all like 3 or 4 of these weird numbered parallels, non-autos, and suddenly, boom, an auto comes out. So, Brandon, you got, is this a good enough, did we do good enough? 2 Jack autos, both numbered. I know one's an insert and an insert green grass. I mean, that's all right. Oh, well, yeah, probably right. You're about right. You're about right. I think, what we got here? Oh, that's a nice surprise. Leo, 24 out of 99, the old daddy-os. I hear people call him DeVries. I think it's DeVry. I don't know. I feel like my whole life is a lie with some of these guys. I just imagine it's said a certain way. Like, everyone would say Andy Pages, and it's like, it's Pages. I'm just grateful that you're in this room. I don't even know if you... My wife's like, it's not a room. She's like, why do you call it a room? I'm like, you wouldn't get it. You wouldn't get it, girl. She's like, get a room. I'm like, lady, this is a room, okay? Our neighbors have an open house next door. You're almost there. You're almost there, man. Open house next door. Got new neighbors eventually. Can't wait. Hate when you have, like, neighbors that are, like, really good. And then, like, they have to move. And you're like, oh, shit. It's just, like, it's such a hold your breath moment. Dalton, Fools Russian. 69 out of 199. 6. The 69, boys. Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Roll. To left. To left. Dip, baby, dip. There's your Tanner Jones. That should get you $20 closer. Brew Crew, one time. I feel like the Brewers are very common to come out, right? We hit them pretty often. Now slide, slide, slide. Dip, baby, dip. Let's see what we got here. Base auto, Brewers, D-Berry. I guess that's the Brewers. Is that the Brewers one time? Is that what we're calling this one? Is that a one-time Brewer? Bernie? Is this Bernie's son? Bernie Brewer? I'm just happy that we were able to finally make Duke Eaton happy with something. Two boxes after this, fellas. I'm going to post up some football next week, I think. I got to figure out how I'm going to price that out, but I want to do football at least once next week. I forgot I had a Prism hobby box. So we'll throw a bunch of other shit with that and have a day with it. We'll have a day. Do some Prism and some Donruss. A little downtown chase. No, I don't want that shit. Alright. Trying to add extensions to my Chrome browser. Get out of here. Campon. Well, it's funny how the Cubs used to always sit. Now it's just like one of the first teams off the board. Dante Nori. I mean, I get it. It makes sense. Nick Kurtz. Who ended up with Oakland? That is you, Nick. Nick Hiltgen. Yeah, we live in a cul-de-sac, or as I like to call it, a ball-de-sac, and we're pretty calm, pretty good people here. The one house is owned by a church, and they rent it. It's rented to a church, and there's refugees in it, and they're very kind. We got True Blue coming up, and my other neighbors, like, some are just retired. Other ones are just like, they just very much keep to themselves. Oh, not True Blue. Look at that, Blake Burke, Blue Wave. You called that. You called it. So before the church rented that house, apparently it was just like run by like, there was just like a bunch of drug dealers in there. The cops had to bust it before. Like, oh, that was before we lived here. So you just never know. It gets scary. 2 more boxes. 2 more boxes. I have like 3 of them. Which one? I have one in the back. We only keep them in the back. Keep the back door open, you know what I mean? Oh, no snack packs. I haven't had a snack pack in a while. Let's save the autos for the end on this one. Sound good? Sounds great. Auto sniping. Auto snipers. But yeah, everyone's pretty chill here. And like, if anyone like comes into the circle that like doesn't live here, people are always just like, who's that? Who's that? Just like peeking out. So I'll just have like a ton of people next door. This open house, I think, starts in an hour. So my wife's like, we should go check it out. Go see. She just wants to see what the house looks like. She wants to just be nosy. I get it though. I'm feeling nosy too. Yeah, let's see what they did with the old place. Oh, where were you at, man? I was going to message you, and then they got taken. Stephen Edwards with the Brew Crew today. That's awesome. I used to do that in college. I'd piss off our back deck, balcony, just didn't care. Don't have to turn the oven on today. No, she's here. She can take care of that. I don't have to preheat the oven. I don't need to get the booster seat. None of that stuff. I don't have big responsibilities like that today. That's awesome, Tyler. No way. That's cool. The only good thing is, like, the neighbors next door, they built a fence, a really nice fence that, like, so their dog could just wander the yard. So regardless of who moves in, you know, they're not going to be able to just, like, cross over that easily. Paulino Santana, 99 in tune, random. See, 2 Paulino Santana numbered. I don't get it. Bazana. So we got his other in tune out of 250 up there. Again, I don't know. No rhyme or reason for some of this stuff. Shohendry Vargas. Shohendry. Carson Benj. All about the Benjamins. Saying what? Alright, cat. Jeez, I gotta let the cat out. Go. Go ahead, bud. Get out. cat kept scratching the door. He wanted to get out of here. He said, "Get me the F out of here." Paulino. May get a case of... I was looking at somebody had a case of 24 Bowman Chrome HTA. So that's the 3 auto boxes. That's 36 autos. That's all it is, just 36 autos. I'm considering grabbing one. Rafe Schlesinger, 125. Drilling, 250. Yep, I have 2 cats. 2 cats. They take naps down here a lot. Cats nap a lot, actually, if you didn't know. That's a thing that cats do. They're sleepyheads. Perdomo, Lombard. That's probably worth a few bucks with the way he's been playing. Kyle Stephen. Christian Moore. Savage. Yes, of age. 2 pussies. All right, pussy lovers. Come on in, pussy lovers. Here at the Titty Twister Bar. We are slashing pussy in half. We got white pussy, black pussy, stinky pussy. Does anybody know what movie that is? If you find pussy elsewhere cheaper, fuck it. Come on, if anybody knows. Pussy, pussy, pussy. Kellen Lindsay, $4.99. Here at the TV Twister Bar. You said duh. But what is it? Gonna tell the rest of the class? Yep. He does have a neck tattoo in that movie. You're right. Base auto. Randall Diaz. Alright, we gotta find this Bazana. I think it's coming next. I think the Bazani is coming. All right, guys, let's see. We got 1 box after this. Base. Tyson, won't you be my neighbors? San Diego. Padres hitting again. 3 Padre autos. All right, 1 more box. 1 more chance for the Bazani. How we feeling about that, Bob? For those that don't know, it's From Dusk Till Dawn. Good luck, guys. Last box. Thank you all for the fill again. If I didn't hit for you, I would honestly say you're best to blame Brandon Mahoney. Yes, we were living on the edge, weren't we? No snack packs this time around, guys. Snack pack, you're the coolest. All right. Big things coming, right? Big things coming. Last bat. trying to say pack and box, and I really didn't know how to talk there for a second. Last box magic. A BM as in a bowel movement. You can just say I have to take a shit. You can take a shit while you're watching this too. I don't care. I'm sure a lot of you guys are taking shits when you watch this, or you tell your significant other, I have to take a shit. And they're like, no, you've been in the crapper for a long time. All right, man. It's been nice knowing you. Nice to know you. Goodbye. Aaron Parker, Sky Blue. Antonaki, $4.99. Carter Matheson, $150. True Blue Phillies. Does it? Washing your ass with a bidet. Just turn that baby on. Just flush her out. Wash your ass. Hey guy, what's up? Anderson with the green paper there. Demos. Boats and O's. Oh, yeah. Ooh. That's cool. Cam Smith, the Gold Seminoles, 4/50. We like those. Those are cool cards. Nice addition to the draft family. The college unis. 4/50, Cam Smith. That's a good spot for the time being. Quasi Benz. Kid can't even read. Today, Junior. How about Buzz? Rarudo? Those are Z's. Nice. Nice. Get our bidets out. Andrew Vaughn. Oh, man, hit up Yoga, man. He might be willing to move that. I don't know. That Veronica Bean. Who eats 20 bag lunches? Woo-wee. Well, not me personally, but this guy I know. Chris Cortez, 200. Any relation to Dan Cortez? Rockin' Jack. Rainer Hagen Sirota Cerna. All right, last three autos. We're sensing Bazana in here. We're feeling it. I feel him from the land down under. Blake, I'm not wrong, but right. Colorado. Oh, I got to hit something. Oh, man. I got a Boston hit as well. I'm going to lose Tyler forever and ever. Forever, ever, forever, ever. Good things. Refractor. Nate Dome. Go figure. All the Nate Dome cards coming out. Let's pull another Nate Dome. Refractor auto Mets. It's actually like... It's a little high on their top 30. I think he's like number 15. No, but I got you a Leo. You got Leo, you got Boston Bateman, and Tyson Neighbors. Good luck. Last auto. Last auto is base auto of Cleveland. Oh, we were so close, Bob. It was base anyway. But still, we were so close. Almost had it. Dowdy. No relation to Drew. Actually, I don't know. I could read the back. But brother Drew Dowdy, NHL hockey player. Let's see. No, it doesn't say anything about that. Yeah, well, San Diego does hit a lot, don't they? All right, let's take a gander at some of the hits here. It turned out to be pretty good, I'd say. Maybe I'll go start a paper route. Sorry, I just quote stuff. If that annoys you, my bad. My parents used to call me Sony. They're like, you can just like, I'm like a playback button. It was like I think a 13-11 split of base to numbered autos, it looks like. I'll miss you, man. I enjoyed our piss talks and the bidets. We did talk about bidets too. That was fun. I mean, the other thing is, you asked me if you should go Detroit or Boston, so either way, I hope that doesn't mean John's leaving me too, because he had Detroit. Take a gander at some of the hits here. These are all going to end up in top loaders. Some refractors in there. Great times gone, but not forgotten. He may have unfriended me. I don't even know. One guy left the group because he missed his team that he wanted. That was a while ago. Same thing happened to Justin. You'll stay, John. John, don't leave. Tyler, don't leave. Promise it gets better sometimes. Not always. Dome. It was a Nate Dome break. Odd spec ad for me, and just sometimes I like to go after these pitchers. That was nice. Larson out of 10. Some people were into this guy. He's super young. He's a high school arm. Right? Yeah, he was a second-round pick. He was going to attend TCU. He's an Iowa native, moved to Florida to seek out top-tier competition. Scouting comps to Shane McClanahan. He's pretty good.
Bazana 125, Jack 99. Nice gold cam. That's just such a cool looking card. I think the gold looks great with the FSU colors. Our base autos are Blake Wright, Dowdy, Luciano, Neighbors, Armas, Caminetti, DeBerry, Dome, Diaz, Messina, Bateman, Jensen, Sirota. Our numbered autos are... It did happen. It happened in Justin's page. Casey Sock at 499. It was also the Braves, too, the guy was pissed about. Herrick, 250. Dome, 499. Burkholder, the green. Lindsay, 499. Burke, the blue wave, 150. Mathis, 75. Leo at a 99 on the plasma. Gold wave, Culpepper. Cags, 99 class of. And Cags, 199 on the aqua. Thank you guys so much. We'll be back with some more soon enough. I'll see if I get anything up this weekend. I don't even know if I might not be home much this weekend. We'll see what happens, though. Anyway, thank you much. Appreciate it. Have a good one. See ya.